Hi Extremists, I'm Latasha, I'm the mother of rock, and it's once again time for your rock news right here at axradio.com. Today we are making calamari in Judas Pesto. It's we call it that because we're going to put some red pepper flakes in it and make it so hot that when you eat it you're going to scream, Judas Priest! Metallica seems to be pretty tight-lipped about a secret project they're working on. It's either a soundtrack or a video game. I'm dying to know, guys. Tell the mother of rock. Your secret? It's safe with me, right? Lars. Talk to me. Okay. Now, from what I'm being told, people who attended both the Coachella Music Festival and the Big Four concert, they're saying that the Big Four concert smoked the Coachella Music Festival. The Big Four concert had Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. Coachella was held a week earlier, and the Big Four show just blew it away. Way to go, guys. That's what happens when you keep rock pure, right? You don't need no pop all mixed in your rock. No, that's blasphemy. Look for worship music just in time for the rocker in your house, because Anthrax will be releasing their first studio album in 8 years, and their first with singer Joey Belladonna in 21 years this fall. Just think, instead of stuffing a lump of coal into somebody's stocking, you can stuff their stocking with Anthrax. Sounds a little devious, doesn't it? Right? Foo Fighters, they kicked it off all right, a 8-city garage tour last week where they actually are performing in the garages of 8 lucky fans who won a Foo Fighter essay contest. The Foos played just outside of Portland. The Foos just played outside of Portland for an owner of a pizza man shop and made sure they got some extra cheese on their pizza. Cheese on your taco, not a good thing, right? Slash has agreed to play the High Voltage Tour in the UK. He'll be joined on stage by Alter Bridge frontman Miles Kennedy, who was featured on Slash's solo album in 2010. The two will belt out some of Slash's solo stuff and, of course, some G&R tunes. Axl Rose, you're missing out. Just apologize, my friend. Get back into the swing of things. We miss you. We miss this too. That little dance you do with the bandana. It's really hot. Part of your calamari in your Judas Priest pesto, we're going to put some fresh tomatoes in there, some fresh sliced mushrooms and garlic, and we're just waiting for everything to cook up nicely. By the way, I added some scallops in with your calamari. Just as Judas Priest was set to embark on their farewell tour, I really need to get my knife sharpened. Axeman KK Downing decided to retire from the band, citing differences with the bandmates and band management as the reason for his departure. I better watch what I'm doing, right? Cut my finger off. The band still plans to kick off their Epitaph tour this summer. That's really blurry. There, how's that? That clear?
That's better.
Now, Rock Band 3 players can now download 2 Kiss songs to play. Look for Rock and Roll All Night and Strutta from their epic 1975 album, Kiss Alive. Rolling Stone magazine readers have voted for their top videos of all time, and they had lots to choose from. Bands like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Foo Fighters, Guns N' Roses, 9 Inch Nails. Well, all those guys made the top 10. Can you believe who made the top of the list? Are you ready? Michael Jackson, Thriller. Hello, that's not rock and roll. That's not rock. He's the king of pop. He's not the king of rock. So Thriller, that's #1, right? Where's my Jerry curl at? And I think I'm gonna go get my freak on. I wanna rock with you, yeah, all night. Rock until the sunlight. See, I like Michael, I do. But is he rock? No. Is he rock video #1 of all time? No. Was it creative? Was it inspiring to other maybe visual artists who created videos from then on till the end of time? Possibly, but is he the #1 rock video of all time? No. we're going to go ahead and get to work again on our calamari in Judas Priest pesto. So there's the beginning of your calamari and scallops in Judas Priest pesto. I know, it's scary, but I promise it may be scary looking, but it tastes great. So there's two ways you can buy your calamari that's cooked, cleaned, and all the works. I got mine frozen and cleaned, but not cut. I like to cut them myself. These are the tubes of calamari, and I've already cooked them in a little bit of white wine and water, and now we're gonna cut our own calamari tubes. Go ahead and scan down. You can make them as thin as possible, like I like mine in about rings like that. Okay, can you see that? And the water is gonna turn a little pink from the tentacles of calamari because they're red, and there they go. See them? There's your little, see his little legs? There you go. You don't want to cook them too long because your scallops and calamari can get kind of chewy. So as soon as they're completely cooked through, pull them off. Your pan, we've got fresh pesto. Go ahead and show a little bit of that. Pesto is a blend of like pine nuts and garlic, basil, olive oil, and there's a little sea salt in here, and you're gonna let it warm up. As it gets warmer, it thins out a little bit. I know it looks pretty thick. If you look here, these are your scallops and your calamari. You're gonna put all that in there. Put some really nice thick sliced mushrooms in there. The very last thing you're gonna put in are your fresh cut Roma tomatoes because you don't want them to get soggy. You want them to stay firm. So you're going to let all these things cook together just briefly so they all absorb the flavor of goodness. And then some fresh Italian bread served on the side with like warm butter or whatever. And there's your meal. Are warming up really nice, so we're going to add your tomatoes. Great big shout out to my producer this week, Producer Sam. Ready? Everybody say hi to Sam. He rocks for an 8-year-old. Give him the rock sign. All right, so enjoy the rest of your week, and make sure you get your rock on right here at xradio.com. And remember, if you want to make a difference in the world, it does start with you. So I'm going to encourage you to go out and rock the world with hope, because that's really important. Makes the world a better place. Have a great week, everybody, from those of us here at xradio.com.